Hello there, and welcome back to the final section of this module, the chemistry module. We have a diagram and a states of matter picture to look at. I just threw in both of these to help you understand a little bit more about the terms that we've learned. And I'm going to start at the top with this graphic organizer. And the subject of this graphic organizer is matter. Matter is just stuff. Anything that you find in the universe or in the world is matter. And matter can either be pure or it can be mixed. If you have a pure substance, you have an element or a compound. And let me remind you of the difference between those. If you have a pure element, you have identical atoms that are joined together. So let's make this be O3 or ozone. It is pure oxygen. It's just oxygen atoms that are joined together. A compound, on the other hand, is not quite the same. Let's put one more in here. Whoops, I hit delete instead. Let's make this just a little bit bigger. Not that big. Okay, a compound could be HH, that's H2O. This is pure water. But it has to be connected to be a compound. Okay, on the mixture side of things, you can have a heterogeneous, whoops, I put it in the wrong one, it matters, homogeneous, or heterogeneous. And colloids or suspensions can be your two types of heterogeneous mixtures. So this graphic organizer just helps you to see how these terms fit together a little bit. And at the bottom, you have the changing of the states of matter. And the source of this image is called dreamstime.com. I searched for an image of states of matter. And let's just take a look. These words will remind you of the water cycle, hopefully. Remember that condensation, let me highlight this one. Condensation is gas to liquid. Which would be called the melting point. I'm sorry, no. Guys, I'm so sorry. I am not having a good day. It's not the melting point. It would be the condensation point or the dew point, it's sometimes called. Evaporation. Notice that is going backwards. That should not be that. Let's start over. I'm so sorry. Condensation. The arrows are backwards to me. This word goes with this arrow, which is bizarre. Condensation is the changing of vapor, which is in the clouds, to liquid, which is in this container. Evaporation is this direction, but this term, evaporation is turning a liquid into a gas. This is the boiling point. So if you want a liquid to turn to a gas and you want it to evaporate, you have to boil it. You have to add heat to make that occur. In nature, that heat comes from the sun. Okay, remember condensation goes with fog. If you see fog, you are looking at condensation. All right, over here, I should have studied this diagram just a little bit more because the arrows are backwards. Melting is going from a solid to a liquid. Melting is solid to liquid. Ice to water. And its opposite is freezing, which is going from a liquid up to a solid. Always, always pay attention to your arrows in a diagram. That's so important. And then these other two processes I'm not going to elaborate on other than to tell you that it is a solid goes straight to vapor without becoming a liquid. This is more advanced. It does occur in the water cycle and you'll see those terms, but this picture is showing you a subject that we really haven't talked about. So those are there. If you want to research them more, you definitely can Google those. But the ones that we have studied are the ones here that I've highlighted. Okay, this brings us to the end of the chemistry module. The next one will be physics, I believe. Yes, which is a fun one. I like all of them, though. I like the science. But hopefully you have enjoyed this one a little bit. I know it's hard, that the terms are very hard. The concepts are very hard. So don't fret about it. Just get what you can and it will be enough. You'll have enough to get through. You don't have to memorize every single thing. But if you're having trouble with something, watch the videos again. Give me a call. Get into an email is the best way, and I will definitely try to help you sort this stuff out. I will see you in the next module, and we will be talking about physics, which is connected to chemistry, but they're not the same thing, so it will be different. And I will see you then. Have a great day.